To describe my style of cooking in a sentence is very bright and bold and flavorful. My name's Cory Morris. I'm the chef de cuisine of Boleo, based out of Chicago. I started in the industry when I was 18, so I got a little bit of a late start. Started at, oddly enough, the Grand Canyon. I was cooking pasta right on the North Rim. And then I worked at a few resorts in Park City, Utah, Montana, out in Michigan, and then about 10 years ago I landed in Chicago. I started working for Iron Chef Jose Garces back in 2008. And there we opened a restaurant called Mercata La Plancha, where we did Catalonian tapas, and I really fell in love with Latin American cuisine. I worked for him for 8 years. Recently I branched out and did my own thing. I opened a restaurant called Renero in the West Loop, where we featured kind of a pan-Latin cuisine. And about a year ago I joined the team at Boleo. Been there, and we're focusing on Peru and Argentina. And I think the two cuisines complement each other really well, because in Peru, you know, you have your ceviches and tiraditos, really bright and acidic dishes, and then we can balance those out with some of that Argentine wood fire cooking, anything from, you know, grilled skewers or roasted mushrooms, and, you know, it kind of builds a really cohesive menu that's a lot of fun to eat. I think Boleo stands out in Chicago's culinary scene because we focus on 3 different things. It's going to be the music, the food, and the drinks. Our bar program is top-notch, and there's a lot of thought that goes into, you know, changing the cocktails every few months, changing the food every few months, and then we also do different music rotations. So we'll start off with anything from a jazz trio in the beginning of the night. You know, once it starts getting a little bit later in the evening, we'll bring on a DJ. And so with those 3 things working in harmony, it's just a really amazing experience. And not to mention, we're on the 15th floor in downtown Chicago with a retractable roof. So it's a year-long rooftop with great views of the city. So at Boleo, you know, hospitality is kind of the main focus there, and it doesn't start with just the guests. First, we focus on the team, making sure that we're as hospitable as possible to anybody from the dishwasher to the line cooks to the servers, really making sure that they're taken care of. When we're taking care of our team, they're going to take care of our guests a lot more. Some of the highlights of my career are going to be cooking at the James Beard House with my mentor, Jose Garces. I've competed on Food Network a few times, won Chopped, and recently this year I competed on Beat Bobby Flay, where I beat him with my signature dish, Ropa Vieja. As chefs, that's definitely the pinnacle of what we all strive for, is to get a James Beard Award or be recognized from our peers. And so, you know, the team that I lead look to me to get to that level, and it's through constant mentorship, teaching them the right way to do things, and really helping bring them to that level that I hope that they can go on and do that themselves. If I was to give any advice to an aspiring chef right now, it would be to do any job that is offered to you. You're not too good to do the menial tasks like a dice an onion or wash a dish. A chef that I worked for years ago told me that you should take the stairs, not the elevator. A lot of people want to come out of culinary school and be an executive chef right away. You got to tone it down. You got to start at the bottom, work your way up, and really round yourself out in your skill set.